नमस्कार. आयच्या हिडोनात तुमकां सगळ्यांक येवकार. आज आमचे बरोबर असे गेस्ट आसात जांकां आयकुपाची म्हाका दिसता फकत पणजेक न्ही जाल्यार अख्ख्या गोंयाक उमळशीक आसा. ते म्हळ्यार काँग्रेसीचे पणजेचे उमेदवार बाबूश मोन्सेरात. सर, वेलकम टू द शो.
थँक्यू.
पयली गजाल सामकी इम्पॉर्टंट की यू लॉस्ट द सेम इलेक्शन इन 2017. ह्या खेपेक तुमी अशी वेगळी कितें करतात दॅट यू आर थ्रोन युअर हेड अगेन इन द रिंग अँड यू आर कॉन्फिडंट?
So last time I contested the election as an independent, supported by the Congress party. I guess if I had taken the support of the Congress then maybe I would have been through. But the important factor was Mr. Parrikar. I think that factor actually played basically against me. So he was he was more stronger, and my views could not basically could not get through to the people.
But एक गजाल सांगा, this time also you first started that you want to be an independent candidate and then you decided to take Congress ticket. What changed?
The changes is that I went around basically to meet the supporters, workers and all. So there was in some corner there was a cry basically to saying that you should contest on a party. And party, there was only one party, the Congress party. So here this time basically I hid it to the advice of the supporters and the voters. So that is the reason here I am in the Congress party.
तुम्ही म्हणतात की लास्ट टाइम काँग्रेस तिकीट घेतला ही मिस्टेक झाली.
I feel so maybe now. I feel so.
कारण तुमचे मार्जिन जे आशिल्ले ते इट वाज अराउंड 1000.
Yeah, it was 1067 margin or something like that.
एक गजाल, यू आर इन गोवा फॉरवर्ड, यू आर द वायस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ गोवा फॉरवर्ड. आणि फ्रॉम देन विदिन 24 hours you became from ruling, you became opposition. Why this transition, and don't you think this kind of shift will be questioned?
There is no question of shift. See, as far as Goa Forward is concerned, I have got high regards and respect for as far as Vijay Sardesai is concerned. The important thing is what you have seen the state of the MGB party. So I didn't want the same basically state where Vijay also had to face. So that is the reason I thought best is that I should leave the party to contest basically election on the other party.
How did Vijay respond? Because ultimately when it comes to Babush Monserrate, you are a formidable ally, and he had you as his vice president. So when you told him, "He sagale bare ha, I don't want to put you in Sudhin's situation," these are very nice things. But ultimately, what are you telling him? You are telling him that I am leaving your party.
That definitely.
So what was his reaction to that?
I clearly told I am leaving the party because see, you cannot. I cannot contest in your party because you are a part of the alliance partner, NDA, whatever you call it. So that is the reason I want to contest. So I had made it very clear that I will be contesting in Panjim. So I will have to leave because since you cannot. I cannot contest on your party, so that is the reason I will be leaving and contesting on.
What was his reaction?
The reaction in the sense he was slightly, I guessed, he didn't want me to leave, to tell you frankly. Yes.
He wanted BJP to have a smooth sailing in Panji.
No, I don't know about that, but he didn't want me to leave. He was telling me,
एक गजाल आसा, many people are questioning कि you are with the government, and when you are with the government, you are the chairman of Greater Panji PDA.
Yeah.
So as even काही BJP वाले आरोप करतात कि you took all the positions, benefits from the government, and today you are contesting against the same government.
No. See, listen to me. I was given this position by as a party in Vijay's government. Vijay was holding a town and country planning portfolio, so he thought fit to give me a position. So that is how. BJP did not give me anything. So let us put this thing. I got this position through Vijay. That's it.
तुम्ही म्हणता की BJP तुमका कसलीच benefits दिले?
Definitely not.
You फक्त because you are part of Goa Forward and Alliance.
Definitely.
That was the reason.
That's the only reason.
BJP has not done any favors.
BJP has not done any favors to you. In fact, I did a favor by not contesting the election last time.
Yeah. एक जे गजाल येता की सदांच विचारतात आणि एक now I have to ask you this question because it is very apparent की बाबूश मोन्सेरात आणि मनोहर पर्रीकराची मदीं एक व्हडलें सेटिंग आशिल्लें. That is why Babush never contested against Manohar Parrikar. Even when you contested in Panji, you contested against Siddharth, but not Manohar Parrikar.
No, I have got high regards as far as Manohar Parrikar Bhai is concerned. I am saying there is no leader like Mr. Manohar Parrikar. Because I worked under Mr. Manohar Parrikar. The decision what he would take, no other chief ministers basically have taken such decisions. So as far as administration is concerned, Mr. Manohar Parrikar was excellent. I respect him for that. But in politics there is ups and downs and all the things. Maybe we had a love-hate relationship, but that's
You
part
call
of
it a
politics.
love-hate relation?
I call it a love-hate relation because I still believe that Mr. Manohar Parrikar never forgave me for throwing his government.
एक हे जे हिस्ट्री आशिल्ली, how much that played a part in your later relationship? At least people of Panji deserve to know कि तुम्ही, okay, he dropped you from his cabinet, you decided to overthrow his government, and then it became a love-hate kind of a relationship. But एक गजाल सदांच म्हणतात की तुम्ही मनोहर पर्रीकराक उतर दिल्ले की आपण तुझे अगेन्स्ट कॉन्टेस्ट करचो ना म्हणून.
There is nothing like that. I always believe, I told, even I think in some interview I had said, I always consider Manohar Parrikar first, then I come second.
So it was, you are saying it was a principled decision की मनोहर पर्रीकराच्या अगेन्स्ट राहून ताका उडोवप ना.
No, I had a high respect. Udop Naman, maybe I never tried to contest against him.
Correct.
Maybe I don't know what would have been the outcome, that I cannot say right
now. So, but तुमचे कॉन्शियन्स हे आशिल्ले की ह्या मनशाच्या अगेन्स्ट फाईट करप ना.
See, I never wanted to take on Mr. Manohar Parrikar. That's the reason I said no. I said that as far as Panjim was concerned, Mr. Manohar Parrikar was number one. There's no dispute about that.
एक प्रश्न येता, बिकॉज जे जाले फाटले 15-20 दिसां भितर, what if his son had contested? Then what would you have said?
No, it is, see, I would have contested the election because I was out to contest an election. Now, if his son was a candidate of the BJP, I could not do anything about it because it's their party's decision. But the way Mr. Manohar Parrikar's son was treated, it is totally uncalled for. I really felt sad. Although maybe, see, I had high respect for Mr. Manohar Parrikar, and I respect his children as well. But it was, see, fighting election is a different issue. But as far as respect to that family is concerned, I still do have respect for that.
Who would have been the tougher candidate? Now, Siddharth is the candidate. If they had given a ticket to Utpal Parrikar, who do you think would have been a tougher opponent for you?
I think Utpal would have been a tougher opponent.
Why? Because
see, as far as Mr. Manohar Parrikar, people would have gone by that Parrikar surname. It means a lot to the people of Panjim. I still say that.
You are saying there is a sentimental value.
Sentimental value for Mr. Parrikar. No, not BJP. It is Parrikar. BJP was standing because of Parrikar was standing. That is very, very clear. You will see the state in coming days to come.
पणजे जेन्ना तुमी येतात तेन्ना what are you telling the people? Because Panji is considered as a forte of BJP, and not only पणजेकाराचें अशें आशिल्लें की as a voter, पणजेकार were either electing a leader of opposition or a chief minister from last 2.5 decades. आज जेन्ना तुमी लोकां म्हऱ्यान वतात, what are you telling them? How are you convincing them to move away from BJP?
I am not convincing them to move away from anyone. I am trying to. I have taken an agenda as far as development and employment is concerned. These are the two agendas which I have taken to the people of Panjim. I said, give me an opportunity. Give me an opportunity, I will see. Because today there's a lot of youth basically are crying for employment in the city of Panjim. I feel certain things has not been done for the city of Panjim for the past 25 years. See, respect to some person is different, and the jobs, what I'm talking about, the other things are concerned as far as development. Delivery is totally different. Now, if you see that Santines Creek, that this has been the issue of topic of discussion for donkey's years, for the past 20-25. In the BJP's manifesto, this must have come. If you go to see the manifesto, every time this will come. Parrikar could have easily made it, but he has not done it.
You have a plan to do it?
Definitely. What I'm asking now is I just have 2 years' time. I don't have 5 years term. I have certain agenda where I'm taking forward to the people of Panjim. I have my manifesto which will be in place. I have asked suggestions for the people. I intend to form a committee. Committee, say maybe of 10-15 people, prominent people from Panjim from different fields. I believe I will basically work on their agenda, and I will be the person who will implement that as far as city of Panjim. I think those people know better, basically the things of Panjim, they know better than anyone else.
एक गजाल आय एम आस्किंग दीस फ्रॉम अ सिटिजन्स पॉयंट ऑफ व्यू कारण तुम्ही म्हणले की परत परत मॅनिफेस्टो भितर ह्यो गजाली आयल्यात सांतिनेज क्रीक आयला कसिनो आयल्यात अँड एवरी टायम पीपल फील चिटेड. What is the guarantee that you will also not fool them by making these as election promises? Because issues of Panji are same.
That's the reason what I'm trying to tell you. The issues which I'm getting out now. One thing what I'm promising is I will remove the casinos from the sea. I never said I will stop casino business. That is not my this thing. So people should not misunderstand me saying that our employment will go. It is not going. In fact, you will get more employment if these casinos, if they move out from this thing and come to land. I look at it in that way. I want this basically the sea, when the river Mandavi should be very clear. The people of Panjim for the past say 15-20 years, they don't know what is the opposite side of this thing, because they see such a big monstrous things in the sea, so they don't get that feel that they're in Panjim where they could see Betin and Vere across. That is
You want to bring that nostalgia back.
I want to get this thing of Panjim back again.
पण जेन्ना तुम्ही म्हणतात की कसिनो काडटले तेन्ना यू जस्ट वॉन्ट टू रिप्लेस देम
I just want to
on land.
On land. I am not saying that we are stopping casino, but I am saying whatever I will do this, I can deliver it. For I will tell you, in 2002, this is the first time I contested election in Talegaon. I was on the stage on Talegaon in that hall stage. I gave a promise to the people of Talegaon, saying that I will get a panchayat back. That is the time our panchayat was taken forcefully and put in the municipality. And it was almost 8 years passed by. I said, I frankly didn't know how I could get
whether you will be able to.
how I would get it.
Yeah.
How I would get it, I didn't know. But I got it. Because that was the first.
You are saying तुम्ही दिल्ले उतर पाळटले.
I said, that's the reason what I'm saying. I have got only 2 years time. I have got employments to be given to the youth. I will give the employment.
पण एक बीजेपीचा आर्ग्युमेंट आसा आमकां बाबूश मोन्सेरातान येवन कित्याक डेव्हलपमेंट करपा जाय पणजे आमी येदो व्हडलो मांडवीचो ब्रिज पळयतात आमी इतली आयनॉक्स हाडले आमी इफी हाडलो आमी इतली इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर हाडले पयलीं वाय वी नीड बाबूश मोन्सेरात मे बी तालिगांव नीडेड बाबूश मोन्सेरात फॉर डेव्हलपमेंट वाय पणजी नीड्स बाबूश मोन्सेरात फॉर डेव्हलपमेंट दॅट इज देयर आर्ग्युमेंट.
See, you asked the same question to the people of Panjim. Is Panjim developed? No, the people of Panjim should answer this, no? Because as I have been going to each and every house. This is the only this thing. Baba, just get the glory of Panjim back again. Our children are unemployed. Other constituencies, if you see someone has got a portfolio with him, if there are 100 jobs, he gives 99 in his constituency. Why a chief minister and who was the opposition leader could not deliver the same thing to his constituency is my question. You are in a top position. Why are the children today, parents are basically crying, saying that we have starved ourselves to get our children educated.
And here BJP's Panaji's development, it's a false propaganda.
What? Show me in the development. No, you are getting some ox or some I don't know, some chicken or something. You are putting somewhere. You are spending 20 lakhs rupees somewhere. You are putting something else. Is that the development of Panjim? What are you talking about? See, does the people of Panjim get water at least?
So, but tell me one thing. Development, employment. आता ह्यो दोन्ही गजाली ज्यो आसात, you can implement them, you can take them forward only if you are in power. But you are contesting on a Congress ticket and Congress is in the opposition. So why should people believe you and how are you going to make this possible?
Just wait till the 24th, no? I'm sure this government is not going to be there after the 24th.
So confident.
I'm 100% confident.
You are saying Congress will come to power on 24th May.
I am saying after 23rd, this government will not be in power. That is what I am trying to say. And with confidence, I can say that.
Are you saying you will be instrumental in doing it?
No, I am not saying instrumental. Automatically, things will happen, will fall in place. It is like a jigsaw puzzle. On 23rd, that puzzle will be in place.
You have a plan?
I don't have a plan, but things will happen.
How the things will happen? एक just लोकांक hint दिवपाक तुम्ही कितें म्हणटा बाय इलेक्शनाची रिजल्ट बीजेपीची विरुद्ध वतले की जातले?
See, first and foremost, the verdict was robbed from the people. Am I right or wrong? Because Congress was the single largest party at that time. I think sudden things, they could not manage the flow management properly. That is the reason they could not form a government. It is most important that Congress should be, you must get them to unite together. That is one thing. We should not fight for chief ministership. That is one thing. We should come to a consensus. When people give you a mandate, they don't expect you to fight over that mandate. They expect, Baba, whatever the party decides, or whatever their decision, no, that should be basically implemented. So people were basically robbed of their mandate, and people felt that. So that is the reason the frustration what the people had, that Baba, we voted for certain party, and there is other party which is ruling today.
एक गजाल म्हाका सांगा, I want to ask you this frankly because it's an important thing. आमी सदांच पळयलां की जेन्ना काँग्रेसीचें गव्हर्मेंट जालां, there are 2-3 strong prominent political figures who were the movers of the situation. Now त्या तीग जाणां भितर म्हाका नांव तीनच याद जातात. एक तुमी, दुसरो विजय सरदेसाय आनी तिसरो चर्चिल आलेमांव. What has happened of late with the Congress, ki all three of you were not with the Congress. All three of you had moved out, all three of you are on different parties. Today, what are you telling everybody, that the mover of the Congress is back and there can be a government?
No, I am just trying to make it very clear that there is going to be a change in the government after the 23rd. That's what I'm trying to say.
Now, that's an undebatable statement.
Yeah, that no one can basically dispute this claim of mine.
Okay. You are saying, you question me on 24.
You told me, you questioned me after the 23rd.
After 24.
Yes,
एक गजाल असा की सुभाष वेलिंगकर, the only differentiator what I see between 2017 and 2019 is सुभाष वेलिंगकर. आणि सगळे जाण म्हणतात की सुभाष वेलिंगकराची कॅन्डिडेसी will benefit you and it will cut into BJP votes. How strongly do you believe and how big is the advantage of Subhash Velinkar's candidacy for you?
No, I always believe, see, we are taking all candidates seriously. Mr. Subhash Velinkar, I also have got high regards and respect for him. He is a formidable candidate. Now we must see, we are fighting it out. I think there's 3-cornered, 4-cornered fight. Mr. Valmiki also is there. So it is rather, I look at it as a 4-cornered fight. So in 4-cornered fight, I am going to the people because I have got an agenda. I am a fellow who can deliver. My thing is very thing. People should have faith in me. I am asking you, is only 2 years' time.
There is a theory that last time Valmiki was the candidate and the number of votes Valmiki pulled and the difference between your victory margin.
1,944.
Yeah. And difference between your victory margin, even if we consider that half of those votes were BJP and half of those votes were Congress, you could have won the election. So this time, there is a new element of Subhash Velinkar. How do you look at it?
No, that's the reason what I'm saying about last time. So maybe that is the time I made a mistake where I didn't take a Congress ticket. See, Congress was giving me a ticket, but basically I did not take. I thought of going as an independent, thinking that I would get a balanced votes is concerned. No, I don't do, as I said, no, I take all candidates as serious candidates to me. I don't look at only one candidate.
Subhash Velinkar is a bigger threat to you or bigger threat to Siddharth?
For me, see, now I don't know about that thing. Other the people of Panjim will decide and all this thing. But the resentment is there only. And in that resentment, I'm sure those votes will be transferred to Mr. Velinkar.
Velinkar.
Yeah.
You are saying those people who don't want to vote for Congress will vote for Subhash Velinkar.
Yeah, those people who doesn't want to vote for Congress or doesn't want to vote for me and doesn't want to vote for the BJP, I think that option is there.
That option. Right now, you are saying Panajecha Lokamukar, all kinds of options.
Yeah, all options are there.
But I interviewed Siddharth and he said that he was very confident in claiming that BJP will get 10,000 plus votes in Panji. Now 10,000 plus, science jikle.
No, I am trying to say it's very simple. What was the arithmetics last time? I got 6,800 and some votes. He got 7,000. He defeated me by 1,067 votes. He had his clutches on that time. Now he's disabled. Mr. Manohar Parrikar Singh is there. See, you know, I'll tell you. We go around suppose if I go to elect a panchayat member, I go door to door and get a panchayat member elected. Once he gets elected, he feels he got elected by himself. So this is the same thing what is going to happen to him. He will think, now see, he has forgotten Bai totally. It was the Bai's factor that got him elected. Now now I challenge him, no? The people of Panjim basically will show him the place. Because who has got disrespect for Bai, how he has shown towards his, how the son, who brought his son in front basically like a shield and just dumped him. they will show him his place.
You are saying Siddharth is not at all a formidable candidate without Manohar Parrikar?
See, I am just telling you, Panjim, everything in Panjim was Mr. Manohar Parrikar. Minus Manohar Parrikar, BJP is nothing. That's what my clear
You are not
statement.
even considering BJP a formidable candidate.
See, we are fight. See, BJP must be having some votes. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
But more votes was coming because of Parrikar. I consider BJP to be like any other independent. But Parrikar was carrying that weight in him, just on his name. I am telling you, almost around 1,500, we have got around, I think, if you go to say around 6,000 Catholic votes. I am telling you, more than 1,500 is to vote for Mr. Parrikar, as Mr. Parrikar. We have got Muslims around 1,200. I am telling you, at least 400 would vote for Parrikar. So that is the reason. That is the thing.
They won't vote for BJP anymore.
They will never vote for BJP. They were voting for Parrikar as a person.
Is Babush of Monserrate the next best option for them?
See, the work what I'm going to promise to them, I think that's the best option for them now, for 2 years. I am saying just what I'm asking you, just give me 2 years. Now, yes, since you said government or no government, I am not bothered whether there is a government or there is no government. I can deliver things
Without even being in
in a government. So this is what I'm trying to say is after 2 years, I will have to come back to you. I will have you see after 2 years whether I merit to be given another term. That is for people to decide. So what I'm asking, you all have given the BJP 24 years. You give me 2 years and see me.
एक गजाल सांगा वाल्मिकीचो फॅक्टर आमी उलयताले वाल्मिकीन जी मतं काढली ऑब्वियसली दॅट लुक्स लायक द डिफरन्शिएटर इन लास्ट इलेक्शन ह्या इलेक्शनाक परत वाल्मिकी आसा एंड वाल्मिकी इज वन कॅन्डिडेट हू हॅज अ व्हेरी नायस इमेज हू हॅज बीन कन्सिस्टंटली वर्किंग इन पणजी इवन आफ्टर लास्ट इलेक्शन हाऊ डेंजरस इज that threat to you?
No, I take all basically all candidates seriously, as I told you. I am not taking Mr. Valmiki as a light candidate. All three, we are 4 in the race. All 4 are basically formidable candidates.
एक आता बीजेपीचो प्रोपागंडा स्टार्ट जाला एंड दे आर वेन दे कम इन टू ताणे तर सामके आमदारांक आनी एक्स MLA हाडून 3 वॉर्ड बी सारखे वाटून दिल्यात देर पन्ना प्रमुख आर ऑन ग्राउंड देर केडर इज डुईंग हाऊस टू हाऊस मार्किंग हाऊ आर यू काउंटरिंग दॅट
See, that factor of Parrikar, they are still not realizing that Parrikar was the factor for BJP
you
in
are
Panjim.
just discounting BJP's organizational strength at all, completely?
You will just wait and see.
Okay.
Wait and watch and see what will be the result. I'm just trying to tell you that.
We are saying all
so
these
you will come to know what was how larger than life this thing was Mr. Manohar Parrikar. You will come to know on the 23rd.
Without Manohar Parrikar, when they are going for campaigning, the biggest propaganda against you will be the cases against you. How are you going to counter that? Because they सगळे start करतले रिपिस्ट म्हटले ही क्रिमिनल केस म्हटले ती क्रिमिनल केस म्हटले. How are you going to convince people of Panjim?
See, most important thing, I contested last election after the case itself. Now there is a clear guidelines from the Supreme Court that any politician, within 6 months time period, you should complete the case. Now they didn't actually they filed the charge sheet now after 2 years. So they were always keeping this sword. What I am trying to say, I always believe one thing in life: if you speak the truth, you don't have to remember anything. I was never. Now it is a sub judice matter. I was never involved in this crime. What these people have put up on me. These are the people who have put up on me. I can say. That's the reason I would like anyone any time when now basically our case is going on where we are basically filing before charge. We are arguing before charge. People basically should come and have a look and see what is there in the case. These are the people who have fixed me up.
एक गजाल सांगात, I am asking this frankly. Has BJP or its leaders any time tried to blackmail you because of these cases?
No. I am not a fellow who would get blackmailed and all.
No, you will not get blackmailed, but have they tried?
No. I am not bothered about such things and all. I always believe if you are fallen in trouble, you should know to come out of the trouble. Otherwise, you should not fall. Don't rely on someone else that someone is going to help you to get you out from the trouble. So that is my clear thing in life. Because that is a time when you go to ask someone for help, he may not be in a position to help, then you lose a relationship. So that is how I look at it.
You are saying all these cases against you were with single intention to keep you away from Panji.
I am talking about the rape case part of it. Yeah.
So you are saying it's
I
a rape case
have got
also.
I've got one police station that is there, that I basically went for to help someone. Okay, that is a different issue. Now both these cases are basically a sub judice. That is the reason what I am trying to say. When there is a guideline from the Supreme Court, by now my case would have been over.
You would have been free to tell people this is the verdict.
This is my. So that is the reason. It is just that elections have come earlier.
Yeah. My final question to you, do you think यो जो ही जी केस असा, at least rape case जातो व्हडलो आता इशू जातलो election लागी पावलो म्हणटके.
See this
case.
Now you just tell me to accuse someone of something crime. You got to face it. But I know I really felt embarrassed, and I really basically I just cannot say what is the thing. See, I feel whatever you can murder someone. Even if you murder someone, at least that this thing is that okay, there's no problem. I murdered someone. But the thing when you have not been done and you have been accused of something that you have not done, and such basically a case like a rape. It really basically I have got a family. It really tarnishes the image of my children and my family members.
एक सांगा मग, was it done to keep you away from pension?
I'm sure of that.
100%.
100% sure of that.
That entire thing was orchestrated only to keep you away from pension.
Who are involved? I know exactly who are involved in this thing. But now simply to take names, it will be out of my.
But it was done only to keep you away from pension.
Right from day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.